Ladies and gentlemen and audio and video designers, we're going to turn your song project into a video and put it on your web portfolio. So before you continue, make sure you have your song finished. You should have saved it as an MP3 or a WAV, some sort of audio file. All right, so now it's time to download Openshot. That's the program we're going to use. So let me show you how to do that. You're going to go to Canvas, and in Canvas you're going to find the assignment, upload your song to the video. Upload your song video to the web portfolio, and you're going to click right here, download Openshot. So you're going to right click on that, open that in a new tab, and it's going to give you the option to download that. So download that thing, download it anyway, and then it's going to appear down here, and you're going to double click on it, and you're going to follow the instructions. Just say yes, 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 keep answering those questions, install that thing, and wait, but actually before you do all that, make sure it's not already installed. So at this point in time, it's not installed on the computers, but at some point it probably will be. So before you go through all that, double check and just make sure, see if Openshot is on the desktop or not. Any rate, but if it's not, go ahead and install that. Okay? All right. So by the way, well, at any rate, let's keep going. All right, so Openshot. Now while you're waiting for it, let's go on. So you have to create a folder. Okay, so you have to create a folder called, you have a folder called audio design. Okay, so you have creative computer, you have audio design. If it's sound design, that's fine too. So inside audio design, you should have already had your song. Okay, but now we're going to make a folder called my song video, and inside there you're going to have a folder called assets for my song video. Okay, so you need two things in there. So you need a picture. So it could be a picture of you. It could be a picture you get off the internet. Just put a picture in there that you're going to use for your video, right? And then you're going to put your song in there that you've created. So I've put it in there as an MP3. Any song format will be fine. WAV would be fine, but it can't be like an Audacity project. It can't be a project file. It actually has to be a working sound file that can work in anybody, like a file that anybody can play on any computer. It's not something that you click on it and it opens up into Acid or FL Studios, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we got the folders created, and now we're ready to get started. All right, so hopefully your project, your software has installed, and it's going to look something like this. And so what we need to do is we need to get our song and our sound into here. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to create a new project. So we're going to create a brand new project, and then we're going to go File, Save Project As, and we're going to go to our folder with our name on it. We're going to go into Creative Computers. We can find it. We're going to go into our audio design folder. We're going to go into my song, and we don't save this in the assets. This isn't an asset. This is the main thing, and we're going to give it a name. Okay, put your name on it, and then song, video, and save. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add the files to this thing. So we're going to come up here. So if you're on some weird thing like transitions or effects, go to project files, because we're adding some files to this thing, and we're going to import some stuff. And again, now we're going to import those things. So we're going to go to B. Miller. We're going to go to Creative Computer. We're going to go to Audio Design. We're going to go to My Song Video. Yeah. We're going to go into the assets, and then we're going to add these two things. And we wait for those to open. Okay, so you can see here that we're on the video tab, so there's nothing there. But if you go to audio, there's my song. If you go to images, there's that. So let's add the audio in. So we're going to put the audio, we'll put that on track 4, and we'll move it where we need it to go. Okay, so there's a song, and then we're going to go to the image, and we're going to add the image to it. And then we're going to just stretch it out. So this isn't going to be super complicated. We're just going to stretch this thing out to the end of the song. And so we have to kind of scroll around to see the end. There's the end of it. And we're going to just scroll that picture to the very end of the song right there. All right, so the next thing we need to do is preview it. So you can see it's going to start right from the beginning, and then you hit play.
So first of all, let me assert my firm.
I have no idea why it sounds horrible like that. That is really weird. So I'm guessing the reason it sounds clunky is it's just these clunky, slow computers are struggling to do it in the editor. But my guess is that when we actually render this thing as a video file, that it's actually going to be able to do it fine. So, but that's it for the creating of it. So now what we have to do is we actually have to render it as instead of just a project, we're going to render it as a video file. So once you get it done and get this part done just like this, you're going to come up here, you're going to click this, and you're going to render it or save it as an actual file. So we're going to save it as an MP4. So let's call it, that's a fine name right there. Give your finished song and video a name. And yep, right there is great. So this is fine. Leave it like there. Everything looks good. And then you're going to export that video, and you're just going to have to wait for it to export. Okay? So that's pretty much it. So once it's done, you're going to go to the next video, which you're going to take that and you're going to put it onto YouTube, and you already have a YouTube account because you already have a Google account. So you're going to go to YouTube, and then once you get that video on YouTube, you're going to actually put the working video onto your web portfolio. And